despite, depraved, a one who's lived 3 centuries, stranger to the grave. The years roll by, and rules that I was taught to honor and revere. In this new age of telling all, seem threats exempt as fear. I've read in recent time the claims that literature has made. The image of my kind is just a comic book charade. They demonize this thing that I made. The truth is lost, the cliches still remain. And from the dead there springs a tale that must be told. An epic life connected through a single thread of gold. And how from death into damnation I was hurled. It's time this vampire shared his story with the world. In the winter of my 21st year, I went out alone on horseback to kill a pack of wolves. Killed them all.
Dear God.
They stalked us up the mountain and caught us in the open field. They brought down my horse and my dogs before I could finish them.
Oh,
nice performance, worthy of the stage. What do you hope to gain with such an obvious lie?
Go up the mountain if you don't believe me.
No man can bring down 8 wolves on his own. Why do you do these things?
The villagers have lost so many sheep. I felt it was my duty.
Your duty is to bring honor to your family name, but you've done nothing but bring shame onto this house.
Please,
Down!
Can't you see he's beyond exhaustion?
Why must you always defend him? He is like this because of you. Of my 3 sons who lived to manhood, you are the one I regret.
There were 8 in the pack. I killed them all.
I know how it was out there on the mountain. You had no fear, only pain and the belief that somehow you would survive. And when it was over, you felt like you had been to the circle of hell and come back out.
How did you know?
I have given birth. But your father has never endured anything like that.
I hate him. Nothing I do will ever please him.
No, it will not. Lestat, you were born into this family, but you do not belong to it. I see the longing in your eyes. You always were the dreaming child. This house is old and torn apart. It holds no future, has no heart. You'll only suffer if you stay. These cold grey walls will have their way. I beg of you to free your mind and leave this sinking ship behind. There's nothing here, you don't belong. You must escape. You're lost and young. The path for you is bright and clear. Till you void, it's nothing.
If I leave, you will have no one.
I have dreams. I like to dream that I strip off all my clothes and bathe in the mountain stream naked. In my dreams I am not a mother, nor a wife. I am simply Gabrielle, and I belong to no one. The colors run so deep out there. Find joy to trade for this despair. Go seek the wonders of the stage, of music and the printed page. The time is now, I beg of you. Cast off the old, embrace the new. Drink deep of life and love, my son, and damn this house to kingdom come. Take these to start your new life.
Oh!
Take the jewels. They are of no use to me. I doubt I will leave here. I doubt I will see another spring. The pain is too bad.
Mother.
I did not tell you this to keep you with me. I told you because I want you to live the life I never could. There's nothing here your heart demands. Release your soul. The world commands. The path for you is bright and clear. I tell you, boy, there's nothing here. The path for you is bright and clear. I tell you, boy, there's nothing here. We need not speak of this again. Go down to the village now. Nicolas de Lenfent is just back from Paris.
Nicolas?
Go, spend some time with your friend. Let him tell you how he scandalized his family. It will cheer you up.
What are you doing up here all alone? It's been too long.
You're looking well.
And you so breezier.
And you, Lord of the Hunt, is it true you took down 6 wolves on your own?
8, actually.
8?
But what happened in Paris? There are rumors of an unnatural love affair.
True. I disgraced myself with the violin.
For shame. Why in God's name would you come back here?
My father, when he found out I sold my books to take up music, he came to Paris and dragged me back. He says he will break my hands if I ever play again.
Mine is just the same. They don't deserve to call us their son.
I don't know how difficult the violin. I think I have a gift. Now I'll never know what I might have done.
At least you've been in Paris. It's more than I've ever done. What do people talk about there? What do they think? Did you go to the Comédie Française?
Many times.
What was it like? Describe it to me. I want to know everything.
Listen to me, let me speak of wondrous works of art that dwell within that fabled city. Its architecture fills my heart. Let me tell you, I have seen where great ideas are born, illuminating all the darkness in the corners of the world. Ask of me, I will tell you, let your conscience be your guide. It's nothing but a hellhole here, while Paris waits a virgin bride.
Is it true? Were you once a pupil of the great Mozart?
It's true, but I was hopeless then, clumsy as a horse and cart.
Could it be I dreamt so long to act upon the stage and sing, the footlights smoking at my feet, as curtains rise like velvet wings?
Come with me, let me show you the opera and the comedy, the Latin quarter where the girls are raven-haired and fancy-free.
To play the dashing rogues and infiltrate the grand salons, and walk in wonder through the Louvre from crossing Seine to the Sorbonne.
In cafes we would feed our heads with
ramparts of that city stand before us bright, clear. Penniless in Paris is better than the life we're leading here.
In Paris we'd search for fame.
In Paris we'd be born again, and though the streets are paved with gold, in Paris we'd put our trust.
Paris, she was made for us.
Paris, she was made for us. In Paris we could liberate our souls. I've heard that there's infernal noise, the stench and cutthroats out to rob the hungry crowd that fill the streets where anarchy consumes the mob.
We rent a room upon the din somewhere along the boulevard. Find employment on the stage, the unwashed mass we disregard. And bright and shine a brand new star.
You would play your violin, we'll take the city by the throat
And revel in its glorious sin.
We're fools, Nicolas. We're fools if we waste our lives talking about it. Let's really go.
Oh, you've had too much wine.
There's nothing here for us. We'll die if we don't escape.
Our fathers would disown us.
To hell with them.
To hell with them!
In Paris, the bells of Notre Dame ring out. In Paris, we'll raise up our voices and shout. Our rest till the ramparts of that city stand before us bright and clear. Penniless in Paris is better than the life we're leading here. In Paris, we search for fame. In Paris, we'll be born again. And though the streets are paved with gold, in Paris we'll put our trust. For Paris, she was made for us.
Paris, she was made for us.
In Paris we will liberate our souls. It was not long before Nicolas and I had been hired at a small theater on the Boulevard du Temple. He played the violin while I performed on stage in the old Italian commedia. I was an actor.
Marry Orazio.
Oh, no, Father.
You must marry Orazio.
Sergio!
Isabella! My lips for yours burn with desire. Only your kiss will quench the fire.
Orazio!
Mwah! 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 Nicolas, I heard the voice again.
What
The
voice?
voice I told you about. He's out there again watching me.
Everyone is watching you. That is why they come to watch the actors on the stage.
He knows about me. He calls me Wolf Killer.
Come back to you, think, Lestat. All this attention's gone to your head. Get back out there.
Voila!
My son! The end! You must have heard it then.
There is a voice. It's coming from inside your own head. You're so puffed up with all this adulation, you better not read this.
What is it?
A review in the Gazette de France. Ah, patience. As the great Mozart once told me, one must never read a review of one's work entirely sober. This frothy little Comédie dell'arte troupe is well worth the trip down to the Boulevard du Temple, particularly the blonde-haired rogue who steals the hearts of the ladies both on stage and off. They love you.
I love them. The eloquent than I have ever been. Poetry springs to my lips, and the sound of their laughter rolling back at me is sublime.
Oh, really, Lestat? Must you be so precious about it? We're not doing Moliere. It's not even good art.
Does it matter? What matters is we make them happy, even for a few hours. It's our way of doing good.
All this from a bawdy, lowbrow farce at a shabby little theater.
You see a shabby little theater, I see paradise. The wine may be cheap, Nicky, but our cup is full.
Your cup is full. You'll be playing the comedy in no time. I'll never be a great violinist, I know that now. At least at home I can pretend it is possible.
It is possible.
It's not. We cannot all be like you, Lestat. You have a radiance about you. Everyone sees it. I have nothing like that.
Stop. I hate that kind of talk. We've escaped our fathers. We're living in Paris, doing what we both love to do, and somehow you find a way to make yourself miserable. I don't understand it.
You wouldn't understand. You couldn't.
I need air. I'm going outside. Can't you see his music weeps like cool and cleansing rain? His voice speaks magic from the strings, yet not enough to soothe his pain.
Can't he see inside of me this dark infernal night? Like chains I hang on his ascent, so eclipse his brilliant light.
Could it be we drank so long to act upon the stage and play?
And now it all comes down to this.
Our lives divide to separate ways.
Never reveal weakness to mortals, and never destroy one of our kind. Though you can still suffer pain, nothing can end your life except the sun, or a blazing fire like this one. Quickly, your vow! After I'm gone, you will scatter my ashes.
You're not going into the fire.
Hear me! Scatter my ashes, or I might return and will not save my dear old thing.
Please don't leave me.
Your vow, or I will throw you in the blaze and find another heir.
I swear I'll scatter them, but please don't leave me alone in this. It's too soon. I don't know what it means.
I have set you on the devil's road, son. You must find the way yourself. Now live forever, wolf killer. I'm going to find heaven.
How can this be? This devil leaves, and God abandons me. I'm left here looking at these flames that too could set me free. The vessel that I used to be is tainted now and ripped apart, bathed in madness by the feet, brought me up my human heart. To contemplate this crimson hell is more than I can stand. Did I sin so? My fate, offered up by hell's hand. My skin that once was golden brown is cold and white as winter snow. These evil points that pierce my gums, these lack of nails that seem to glow. But whence did I invite this fate, this invitation from the damned, this introduction to the dark was never in my mortal plan. And if indeed this cruel joke was somehow in my destiny, should I embrace its wicked ways and haunt the night for what I need? To die in such a way, and simply to be born again, a thing of terrifying strength, a bringer of bewitching pain, and blood become the drug I need. Will blood fulfill the thirst in me, the thirst that sends them to their graves, the thirst for that which I will crave? My life is gone, but I live on, dead but still alive. Lost to those loved me once, a demon now inside. For here I am, a thing of darkness, thrown from this ungodly swoon, immortal from a savage kiss, kept alive and chosen. But I did not invite this fate, this invitation from the damned, this introduction to the dark, was never in my mortal plan. And if indeed this cruel joke was somehow in my destiny, then I'll embrace its wicked ways and haunt the night for what I need. To die in such a way, and simply to be born again, a thing of terrifying strength, a bringer of bewitching pain, and blood become the drug I need. Let blood fulfill the thirst in me, the thirst that sends them to their graves, the thirst for that which I now crave. This thirst is strong, it's overpowers all right and wrong. The thirst, feel it coming on. The thirst I've not done this thing, God help me. But I know you now. Your rage inside. Your poor wife. I've set her free. And your blood is quite fire in my veins. And the night, glorious.
Beautiful, but melancholy. I miss Lestat, the old.
I know I left. I was slipping
Slipping?
into a dark place. I fall into that sometimes. I think he was tired of pulling me up.
No, he was a better friend to you than that. I think something happened to him.
It was me. I was dragging him down.
This dark gift brings the light in sight, as if the sun's bright rays may luminous, sweet mortal forms, to take my breath away. It is indeed a cruel joke that my emotions chill inside, that hushed and whispered voices say it be reborn should you decide.
Lestat,
Just over a fever, please.
where in God's name have you been?
Are you all right?
I fell ill suddenly.
Why didn't you contact me?
I met an heiress at the opera,
Paris? Are you joking?
and we were married in Deauville.
Married? Was this before or after you fell ill?
Before, it has taken us long to regain my strength.
Lestat, what do you take me for?
We better get to our places.
If you wanted to part ways, you should have told me so I would have understood. Instead, you just disappear. I thought you might be dead.
Sorry if I worried you. It was not my intention.
What was your intention?
This good news. I plan to purchase this theater. So you will always have a place to play your violin.
Where did you get all this money? And those clothes? It's as if you've suddenly become someone else.
My life took an unexpected turn.
That's all you're going to tell me? An unexpected turn?
Nicolas, go about your life. Play the violin. Be happy.
Go to hell.
Nicolas.
Wait. Your mother's been writing you. I opened the letters. She's very ill. She's on her way to Paris.
When will she arrive?
Tomorrow night. The Grand Dame of Allison.
Thank you for telling me.
Goodbye, Lestat.
And he
Goodbye.
lovely daughters. And now they've lost you. Someone there. Mother.
I was just dreaming of you. Such a beautiful child. Come closer, I can't see you. Why won't you come closer? I came to Paris to see you.
Don't hide what I've become. It's clear a mother knows the son, and even though your sight grows dim, you see the pallor of my skin, and sensing me a fall from grace, you feel the chill in my embrace. The Gothic legend of your youth stands here tonight as God's own truth.
And from that truth I feel no fear. Two kinds of death are present here. Mine is the age-old act of dying, but yours is like the phoenix rising. Your mother's frail and feeble husk will soon be nothing more than dust. So let's not dwell on wasted years. My time is short, my choice is clear. Make me as you are, tear the hands of clocks that tick away my final hours. I want to rage against the light and leave the sun behind. I want to feel the power of everlasting youth inside. Take me, give me new life. Live beneath the stars together and forever. I beg you, make me as you are.
This cursed gift with which I did, I know not if it's mine to give. I'm still a fledgling in this frame. I've only killed when hunger reigned.
The risk is mine, and if we fail, I'll shake the devil by his tail. Oh, blessed thoughts of sweet release from nagging nurse and the hovering priest. Make me as you are, tear the wings of angels that would lift me from your heart. I want to dance beneath the moon and slip into the dark. I want to feel the night awaken when I leave my mark. Take me, give me new life, and live beneath the stars together and forever. I beg you. Make me as you are. Tear the hands of clocks that tick away my final hours.
We'll rage against the light and leave the sun behind,
And feel the power of everlasting youth inside. Take me, give me new life, and live beneath the stars together and forever. I beg you, make me as you are.
Mother, drink. Your voice can shatter glass.
Then let me shatter it! Lestat!
Oh, mother!
Your mother is gone!
Gabrielle, nothing can take you away from me now.
Wait, there's something I must do.
Your hair
Chains!
will grow back every night.
It will grow back! Come, Lestat, we are in Paris, and we're going to live forever!
take long for the pain to pass.
This is nothing compared to what I have known.
It may go faster if you drink now. The thirst will carry you into it.
What is this? I feel light and strong, so strong I could fight your wolves on my own.
Blood.
Why does he look this way, so intricate, translucent,
Your senses are heightened.
as if I'd never really seen a human before?
Come away now.
Wait!
Gabrielle. I know you're there. I can feel your presence. Why do you hide? If you are one of my kind, you have nothing to fear from me. Present yourself.
Well, there's no reason for me to dress that way anymore, is there?
Oh, of course not.
Lestat, I have no fear. It's astonishing, no fear at all. I could stroll down the darkest alley in the meanest part of the city and fear no man. Pity the poor cutthroat who dares to trouble me now.
2 hunters on the Devil's Road.
Lestat, there's something following us.
You feel it too. It's been tracking me for some time now, but it hasn't dared come any closer. It's too much of a coward.
Don't challenge it.
I thought you had no fear.
Of humankind, what in the name of God is that?
Shall we see if it follows us inside the church? I don't feel it now, do you?
No. It feels strange to be in the house of God.
I wonder if I will be struck dead. Tell me, friend, are you truly the Son of God?
Lestat,
Are you? I need to know.
now.
Nothing happens. Evil invades this holy place and absolutely nothing happens.
Is that what you think we are?
We kill every night. To me, that is evil.
I see us differently. We are like the wolf that kills the hare in order to live. The wolf is not evil. It's his nature to kill.
Killing is not evil, then why does my conscience still bother me even now?
You have always been this way, desperate to be good despite yourself. I am much less troubled by such things. But you dare.
Leave the church.
So it is you. Delighted to make your acquaintance at last.
Leave the church.
Oh, but we are so enjoying it here.
And who are you to order us out?
Your elder by 300 years.
May we have the honor of your name?
I am the vampire Armand.
I am the vampire Lestat. The vampire Gabrielle.
You must come with me now. If you come with me, we'll be saved.
Saved? From what? What have I done?
I have seen you in the cafes, at the theaters, on the streets. You walk among mortals as if you were one of them.
And why not if I can pass?
It's a sin against our Lord.
I have been sinning for some time now. I walk with mortals, drink with them, laugh with them, kill them, and thus far, God has not troubled me.
It is not God you need fear. It is our Lord, Satan.
Satan!
Let me enlighten you. When God turned his face away from our kind, Satan took his lead. We are his hands here on earth, and he gives us purpose for
An interesting question, but if I am evil, I can assure you it has nothing to do with the devil.
Satan is a vengeful lord, and you offend him with your arrogance.
You offend me. As our elder, I was hoping you might share your wisdom, knowledge, the meaning of our immortality. Instead, you spew this nonsense.
You must follow me.
What will you do if we do not strike us dead with Satan's hand? I'm waiting. Still waiting. We can learn nothing from him.
But what of the violinist?
Nicolas, what have you done to him?
Where is he?
In the catacombs, there's no soul. Among the dead. I brought the one who defies our laws.
Nicolas!
Lestat, this is not a wolf pack. They are like us. Reason.
He knows no shame. He even gave the dark gift to the very womb that bore him.
What is the explanation for all this? Why do you live among the graves and the filth and stench? It's disgusting.
Satan commands us to lurk in the shadows of graveyards.
Why?
We are damned. We exist to strike fear in the hearts of man. It is only through fear of damnation that mankind strives to be good.
But you do not lurk in shadows. You walk in places of light. You dare to live among mortals.
And why don't you? You would be beautiful if someone held you under a waterfall for several hours. I am one of your kind, but I never promised my soul to the devil.
Satan will punish you for your sins.
You keep saying that, and it keeps not happening. If there really is a prince of darkness, let the bastard come for me now.
Just look at you. Who do you think you are? To flaunt our laws with your rash ways, to mock our rules with disregard. Your presence here is the poison in our veins. Your human traits sour our belief. Your arrogance should be your shame. We born the devil's darkness and shun your forms of godliness. While you parade among the living, we haunt the sullen world of death.
Just look at me when I say look at you. You hug these walls like hats-off rats of filthy, cowering vermin brew. Where is it written who said to live like this? Show me the face of such a fool who trade this gift for shit and piss.
We cause mortal suffering. We feed the fears of man. We do not seek mortal pleasures or enter their holy places, or go about as one of them. From one drink his mother's blood and quests to be some harlot way.
I'd rather feel this fine rich silk and rags and tatters on my skin.
Beware the smooth-tongued libertine. He'll share with you his grand demise.
His logic crumbling like a corpse. No god or monster rules your lives. Trust in me. There is no need for anyone to live like this and not freely. The night holds more than darkness and the stars. Don't fear the world out there because of who you are. So free yourselves and you will see there is no need to live like this. No need.
Follow him at your own peril.
This sad ghost has held you in a grip of fear and superstition for far too long. He is from the Dark Ages, but this is a new age, and I am the vampire for these times.
And so bold as if you had the right to challenge us, this ancient coven, disapproving of our cursed life.
I stand here now, new truth before your eyes. I've danced within the church of God, seen opera sung, and still survived.
Tell us what happened when you went into the church.
Absolutely nothing. Ask your leader. He followed us in there.
Is this true, Armand? You dare to go into the house of God?
Lies! All lies from this strutting peacock. How did you survive God's weapons? The holy sacraments, the crucifix.
Those icons have no power over us. Ah, there it is. His whole doctrine founded on a lie. Wants to fear one hallowed ground. Cold stone angels bound to good. A crucifix is nothing
dungeon of darkness safe for 100 years.
But we are not children.
We do not need your lives to protect us.
So indeed, there is no need for anyone to live like this and do not believe
The night holds more than darkness and stars. Don't fear the world out there, because of who we are. We'll free ourselves and we will see there is no need to live like this. No need.
Whatever happens in years to come, remember it was his too. I gave you sanctuary. I gave you purpose. He destroyed it all.
Lestat, we want to live among mortals as you do. But how do we begin? Have you no craft, no cunning? Take the garments from your victims, take the money from their pockets, clothe yourselves like humans if you remember how.
And find a new place to conceal yourselves away from this filth and stench.
You can use my theater. I'll send the troop away. Do not harm the troop.
Yes, become actors. Hide in the bright lights of the stage. Disguise yourselves with paint and powder, and you can easily fool mortals.
If you are clever, you may even make a success of it.
Thank you, Lestat.
Gabrielle. Please. Nicolas.
How could you keep it from me?
You don't understand.
I would have done anything for you.
And I for you. You know nothing of what this is. When it was offered to me, I said no. With my last breath, I said no.
You gave it to your mother.
She was on the brink of death. You're young, you've got your life before you.
And you have eternity.
Don't you think I wanted to come to you? You cannot know how I have fought myself, even now, in this moment. No.
Oh,
Take your life, leave with it, run.
my life. My life is empty and hopeless. You know nothing of what that is. You've never known despair. I try to hold it back, but it's always there, crushing me. You could release me from this, Lestat. You have the power. Release me, please. If you ever loved me at all. Release me.
Unbearable. I didn't know. I couldn't. No. Drink. Nicolas. Nicolas, is something wrong? Can you hear me? Nicolas. Nicolas, what's wrong?
Ah! Your first disaster.
Armand, what is wrong with him?
He's lost somewhere between life and death.
How could this happen?
Did Magnus tell you nothing of the dark gift?
I didn't even know it had a name.
And still you blunder on. The dark gift never brings the love you seek. The ones you make will only grow to hate you, or blame you, or go mad like this one.
Nicolas!
So you see, you have doomed him and all of my followers as well. I have freed them. Is that what you think? You've made them believe they can live among men. But it is an age-old truth among us. Live among mortals, and the passing years will drive you to despair. To see others grow old, die, to lose all you understand and cherish. Who can endure it? It will drive you to madness.
That will not happen to me.
Or are you that strong? Perhaps you are. But the vampire who dwells among mortals faces a dreadful hell long before madness comes. He grows to love them.
I love them now. I never stopped loving them. How sad it is that you do not.
And there will come a moment when you can no longer bear to take life. Then only the madness or your own death is the pain.
Madness or the flames. These are my choices now. There must be one of us somewhere on this earth who has found a way to survive.
I offered the way. You were too arrogant to see it. So now I will stand by and watch you destroy everything you touch.
Nicolas, are you there? Pray. Pray.
Madness or the flames, I wandered for weeks, blinded by the dark fever of what lay before me. I needed light, some kind of illumination.
Indulge me if you will, my friends, for I've a tale to spin of all the vampires on this earth, of my unholy kin. I am the oldest one by far, and Marius is my name. When I was born, it was the time the Roman Empire reigned. When he was born, it was the time the Roman Empire reigned. Unlike you mortals assuage, the weaker you become. For us it's quite the opposite. The years just make us strong. But like you, we feel pain and loss and suffer heartbreak too. We ponder our existence in the same way as you do. We ponder our existence in the same way as you do. In the myth of your creation, there's both Adam
And sweet Eve.
temptation, and a serpent, and the devil's apple tree. We have Enki and Acosta, our vampire king and queen, the mother and the father of we pale and bloody fiends. The mother and the father of we pale and bloody fiends. Marius was born. Marius was born. Marius was born. 1,000 years ago, before the pyramids were built, Enki and Akasha ruled with wise benevolence. The splendor of Egyptian life was prosperous and good.
In their kingdom, enemies were present.
And so it happened that a demon came into the town and took a liking to the home of some unfortunate.
I plead always Enki for your counsel and advice before my home this demon desecrates.
As king in all good faith, I shall invade the school. In hopes his evil ways by chance I might dissuade.
As queen on the law, my king to face the state of all.
And in her choice, the hand of fate was played. The demon tossed the furniture, his malevolence abounded.
And while we pleaded to be heard, we found ourselves surrounded.
Assassins of the enemy,
Unprotected lies and bleeding. The captain stabbed the royal pair and left their bodies bleeding.
as they lay dying on the ground, the poltergeist did swoop and enter in the wounds of their illustrious monarchy. Their reanimated bodies bore a terrifying power, alive to them but dead to you and me. The demon in their veins gave them a supernatural power, but one that left them sorely lacking human traits.
No longer to partake of food and drink or bear a child.
Our hunger only blood could satiate.
They could not face the blazing sun, its magnificence was deadly.
But the gifts that come with eternal life are simply wonderful melody.
In the sands of Egypt to this day, where they came and Akasha, the rulers of the vampire race are beloved, Now you know our secret. You can accept our story as truth, or try to convince yourselves that we made it all up, merely for an evening's entertainment.
Believe whatever gives you comfort.
As you lie in your bed in the dark.
And try to forget that no lie can keep us out. Try to forget.
There is no bedchamber we cannot enter. Forget that death is just outside.
On tiptoe in the corridor.
Try to forget.
Brilliant! What a clever ending. Tell them the truth and they will never believe it.
Wrong. Who is this Marius? We call him the Ancient One. He is said to be over 2,000 years old.
The ancient. You play him very well.
Brother Nicolas, you're gifted. Still gifted.
It is too bad about the violinist. He might have had a pleasant life.
Armand, tell me about this Marius. Do you know of him?
Do I know of him?
Does he really exist, or is he part of the myth?
Marius took me off the streets 300 years ago in Venice. He was the greatest artist the mortal world had ever known. I was his muse, and he was my maker.
If he was known to mortals, he must have lived among them.
Fatal error.
Marius is the answer. He will show me how to survive this. Where is he now? Where can I find him?
You cannot find him. There are rumors that he was sighted in Egypt or Greece, but that was over 100 years ago. Some say the world swallowed him up. Some say he went mad.
What do you say?
Marius has gone into the fire.
Gabrielle.
You said you wanted to leave the city.
I am ready.
We'll take the devil's road through Europe to Egypt and Greece.
You cannot find Marius. in the world and shouted his name, he would not answer.
You know this because you have tried.
I will find him. I will not stop until I do. Magnus or the flames will not be my end.
Let me come with you.
If it is a fool's errand, why do you wish to join us?
There is nothing left for me here.
You cannot come with us.
But I have all the knowledge you seek.
I seek. Marius, can you help me find him? You will remain here and take charge of the theater.
You led the others before, lead them again in this new endeavor.
What if the violinist? Huh? Will you leave him with no one to protect him?
You will protect him.
Oh, of course I will.
Poor violinist.
Abandoned by his maker.
You understand that, don't you?
I'm not abandoning you, Nicolas. We are leaving Paris, but we will return. We will return.
Remember my words, Lestat. Those you make you, even that one. You will be always and forever alone.
For 10 years, Gabrielle and I followed the Devil's Road in search of the elusive Marius. I etched messages on the walls throughout Europe in hopes of being reading. At times, I was certain I felt his presence, but he did not make himself known to me. As we traveled, my thoughts often returned to Nicolas.
You knew this day would come.
I should have gone back to Paris. Why didn't I go back if I had been
I
there?
couldn't have stopped him. Nicolas was destined to go into the fire from the moment.
I made him. You could say he was doomed from the moment I made him. I knew that. And I couldn't bear to watch it happen. Forgive me, Nicolas.
What can I do for you?
Tell me why I have never felt that kind of despair.
It isn't in your nature to despair. Each of us must find our own way of living with what we have become. Mine is to be free of all that I was.
What is my way?
Oh, beautiful Lestat. You cling to your old belief in goodness at the same time you hunt and kill without mercy. Your way is not merely to survive, it is to thrive.
I don't know how else to go about it.
Lestat, Nicolas is gone. And with him, any vestige of our old life. There is nothing holding us to humankind. We have no need of them. We could survive in the wild. We are strong enough. Walk with me in the forest tonight. Let me show you
I have no
all.
interest in the currents of the wind or pattern of falling leaves.
And I have no interest in your futile search for some mythic figure who has certainly passed from the earth.
Marius is alive. I feel his presence.
We don't need him.
He is the only one who can teach us how to withstand this passage of time.
In the wild places, we won't feel the passage of time. In the wild places, we won't even remember our names. For so many years, we've shared this path together. Kindred spirits in search of history. For you, the Holy Grail is where we come from. But it's a different road I crave these days for me. Who dwell so on the dawn of our creation and search for ghosts from our mythology. But for now, the wonders that the world can offer mean more to me than the ancient family tree. To hear the waves pound the timbers of a schooner, fighting off the coastline of Cape
give you the dark gift so you could turn and walk away from me.
I gave you the gift of life, knowing that someday you would walk away from me. With the wellspring of my strength unrestricted, there's so little I could fail to endure. I could face a trek across the human labors, survive the freezing mists of Scottish moors. My need to go is hard to fight. I want to gaze upon this world just like the northern lights, and of all the things about you that I'm going to miss is the one we formed together through this crimson kiss. My sons will leave the world out there. Mystery comes and I can't resist. But you and I have memories bound together by the crimson kiss. My sons are near, the world out there. Mystery comes and I can't resist. But you and I have memories bound together by the crimson kiss.
Please stay with me.
Any more than you can stay with me.
How will we ever find each other again?
I love you, my son. Promise me you will never seek to end it without us coming together again.
I will never seek to end it. Gabrielle! What have I done? Have I become a curse to those I love? I made them mine and drove them out, just cast off like love. No longer can I bear this pain, this anxiety hangs like a noose. The prophecy from Armand's tongue mocks my failure with the truth. For I must face eternity, like a dying breath. No mate to share this shadowland tears the heart from out my chest. My body aches to feel the earth, the soft damp ground to bring release. I need to hide from my own self and feel the healing power of sleep.
vessel ignited with it, and I was flooded with ancient images that reached back to the dawn of our kind.
I knew you were alive. I could feel your presence almost as if you were calling to me. Why? You meant for me to search you out, and why did you not make your presence known to me?
And deny myself the pleasure of watching your bold recklessness, your sheer will to survive. You scrawled my name across all the walls of Europe. You astonish me, Lestat. After 2,000 years, I so enjoy being astonished.
Tell me everything. I want to know it all. When I drank from you, I saw a magnificent tree, a Celts, a Druid, and 2 Egyptians, a Kasha and Enki. It was a Kasha and Enki.
Ah, so you believe the myth to be true, then?
I don't know. There's so much I don't know. That is why I have come to the source. Is it true we all go mad or into the fire?
Most of us do. Oh, it takes stamina to live forever. You might have that kind of stamina. It remains to be seen. But unlike mortals, we have the luxury of time and many lifetimes. They only have one. Imagine. No chance of making amends. No chance for a new beginning. Do you really wish to live forever?
Yes.
Then you must live out one complete human lifetime as soon as you can.
I had a life. Paris with Nicolas.
A young man's life. You need to suffer loss. See others die. Feel the passage of time.
I have suffered loss. It drove me into the earth.
You must have this lifetime as that. Plunge into it completely. Embrace all that life has to offer, the best and worst of it. The best and worst in yourself. And then, when it is done, stand back and question that lifetime until you find peace with what you are.
How can I find peace when I am driven to kill every night? Marius, am I evil?
You believe you are.
Yes. I cannot shake the belief that killing is wrong. I still want to do what is right and good, even when all I want is blood.
A compelling dilemma. And I wonder how you will solve it.
You're not going to help me.
But I cannot teach what one lifetime can. Go! Plunge into the stream.
You need for me to go now. You haven't told me anything yet.
I have told you what you must do. Now, I am required elsewhere.
Please don't send me away. I cannot bear the loneliness.
And so you will make others. Only choose them with care. Do not act impulsively as I did with Armand. I did not see his emptiness. He cannot feel or love. He is the worst crime I ever committed against my own kind.
One last question. Have you found peace?
The New World! That is the place for you. Be the first of our kind there. There is a barbaric little city on the southern coast. I think you will find it interesting.
I left Marius reluctantly found the sea crossings difficult, and solitude prohibited. But as my ship finally approached the ragged coastline, I felt the past simple in it. I put aside my old dilemma, put aside all thoughts of good and evil, and set out to live my one lifetime.
What more could one expect of something new? A feast of saints and sinners, a homespun web of bold beginnings. This new world boasts a most collective stew. And so indeed I'll plunge into the stream. Here regret no longer lingers. Passions here I'll cling to. In America I'll reconstruct my dream. German and the Irish flock here with hope and family, and melody of language fills the streets. Like myself, there are French who bring their old world common sense, while the Spanish bring their fine nobility. In the tribal garb and manners of the free people of color seem strange to me when others are enslaved. This New Orleans, this melting pot, is overflowing with cast-offs who've been dragged or freely came across the waves. And they sneer in the streets as they shout out the windows. Welcome to the new world of the Cajun and the Creole. Welcome to the new world, you breeding pumped up Europeans. Shake loose your pious shackles for some good old superstition. Welcome to the new world, for a world of new beginnings. This port is filled with sailors bent on drunkenness and lechery, who quest a tavern filled with whores and rum. And while priests run round it blessing, any malcontent confessing, its parents there outnumbered by the scum. In this heady, growing city, I'll endeavor to remove the painful ghosts that haunt my memory. Invigorated by the thought of starting here anew, and revitalized by everything I see. And hear they cheer in the streets as they shout out the windows. Welcome to the new world of the Cajun and the Creole. Welcome to the new world, you really pumped up Europeans. Shake loose your pious shackles for some good old superstition. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to not help but notice you are a gentleman of some means.
Not interested in anything you have to offer.
And you must know you court disaster by drinking in a tavern filled with gamblers, thieves, and whores.
If they want my money, they can have it. If they want my life, they can have that too. It means nothing to me. I'm beyond caring.
What brings you to such despair, friend? Broken heart, failing fortune, death of a loved one.
Lost my wife and child.
And you have recently lost someone close to me. I know the pain and the feeling that it was somehow my fault.
Yes, I can't help thinking if only I had been there, I might have stopped her.
I think about that too if I had been there.
She hadn't been herself since the baby was born. She never wanted to hold the child. I couldn't understand it. We argued. Up at the house I lived in. Servants told me they saw her with the baby. In French doors. I don't know if she fell or stepped on.
If it helps at all. I know that death was my friend's choice. No one could have stopped him.
You overcome the feeling that it was your fault.
I never have.
I didn't catch your name.
Lestat. This is no place for gentlemen. Would you care to continue our conversation outside?
There's no bourbon out there.
Then we'll find a more respectable locale. Do you really wish to die, Louis?
Did I tell you my name? When did I tell you my name?
Do you wish to die?
Tried to kill myself, but I didn't have the courage.
What would you answer if I offered you a way to die and live again free of all mortal guilt and suffering?
Only God can do that.
As you can see, I could kill you in an instant. I could say, come with me or die. That is no choice. You must come willingly.
God, help me!
Your family is gone. Will you languish in guilt and remorse for the rest of your days without even the courage to take your own life, or will you find new meaning for yourself?
Are you the devil?
There is no devil.
But that is what the devil would say.
Listen to me. I am offering you the possibility of life without the devil or damnation. Are you willing to discover the answers to all your questions? Are you willing to live until the end of the world?
I am.
Then be very still. Louis, you look dreadful.
Are we dead, Lestat?
Not this again.
Are we from the devil?
And the evening had begun so well.
If I am from the devil, then I must hate mortals. I do not. I love them more than I ever did in life. If I am not from the devil, what am I?
Morbid beyond description. There is no devil.
You don't know that. You only hope there isn't.
If you are so worried about being damned, why did you let me take you that night?
I want answers. You told me I would discover all the answers, but I know nothing more than I did then. Can I not return? Can
Can I not go back?
That would be an excellent trick. But I've told you over and over, this pain will pass, this longing to be mortal will ease with time.
It has not. It still consumes me.
Why did you come to me that night?
Of all the souls in the city, why come to me?
I was drawn to your tragic nature, I suppose.
You do not tell me I had to kill to live.
What do you think we are? But there is no reason to torture yourself. Think of us like a wolf who kills the hare in order to live. We don't blame him. It is his nature to kill.
We should be better than that.
Louis, you are so consumed with looking back you cannot see what lies before you. You have not begun to understand the gift I have given you.
Gift! You call this a gift? Where is the glory in this new me? Where is the feeling of achievement in the shadows of the evening? Where is the satisfaction in your killing creed? Who am I now? I don't know. I must question my existence and deal with your persistence that somehow, in some way, you set me free. I don't think that I can take another night of these instincts that I fight. This overwhelming dread of feeling damned inside.
Oh God, help us just look at you, shrinking away from my point of view, showering me with your pious blame. The gift that I gave is exempt from shame. Embrace it. Embrace it. It makes no sense without the strength to push your grief aside. The pleasure you'll deny. Embrace it. Embrace it.
You seek my trust after your lies, but in this superficial splendor, the decades will seem endless, and will the drudgery of torment be my bride?
What lies are these of which you speak? Are you so blinded by contrition that you see in my position a failure to practice what I preach? I don't think that I can take another night of your craving for the light, the wilted flower act that questions wrong from right.
Oh God, help me just look at you, striding through hell with nothing to prove, a glorious ghost on infinity's views. And if it's to be, tell me, what should I do?
Embrace it. Embrace it.
How can it be that you achieve this condition with such ease? There's none of you in me.
Embrace it. Embrace it. So God help us to see it through, to Lucifer's angels are on the loose. Oh merciful and majestic void, the gift I bestowed is to be enjoyed. Embrace it. Embrace it.
What should I do with the likes of you? Your wildly reckless ways, your cunning to persuade.
Embrace it. Embrace it.
You chose your companion badly.
Yes, I seem to have a weakness there.
I'm leaving you. I want you to know that.
You don't have the courage.
Not now, but soon. One night you will wake up, and I will be gone.
He's too weak, he will never survive. Why do they all leave me?
Take my hand.
Are you an angel?
Yes.
No, not yet. Not until it overtakes my reason. Not until I am blind with hunger.
Louis, I have brought someone to meet you. What have you done? She was orphaned.
Do you live here?
Yes, we do, and now you do too. I could not leave her to wander the streets. It's not safe.
Bastard!
Such language in front of our daughter.
Damn it, Lestat. I will have no part of this.
Why are you angry?
I'm not angry with you.
The angel said you would like me.
Angel!
He told me you would look after me. Now that mother is gone,
What's your name?
Claudia, will you look after me?
Of course. Of course I will.
I've never had a father before.
And now you have two. Claudia, I have something for you. Do you love her? I knew you'd love her.
Pretty.
Have you finished with your lessons?
Hours ago.
Where is Monsieur Verlet and wants to be paid? Claudia, where's the tutor?
Gone home.
He wouldn't have gone home without his payment. Where is he, Claudia?
I told you, Lestat. He's gone home.
Claudia!
Claudia! I have a gift for you.
Oh, another doll.
What's happened? Claudia!
I'm sorry, Louis. He was too harsh. Please don't be angry with me.
You cannot keep doing this.
I'll never do it again, I promise.
That's what she said after both maids and the coachman.
Darling, don't you understand? You put us in her place.
Of course she understands. She doesn't spite us.
Why would you want to spite us?
You know the rules of the house. I told you what would happen if you disobeyed us again.
Please stop crying. You're ruining your dress.
She's not crying. See, no blood tears.
Don't chastise me. I'm a child, acting as a child does. You ply me with lifeless dolls when what I want is blood. You took me from the streets to complete this union. Do you expect some little saint kneeling for communion? I want more. Look at you disapprove like two fussy mothers. Who are you to criticize the habits of another? Did I not the family bolt by dining on the help? Are I just
intention?
Look at me. I'm so sweet. I'm innocent and charming. But all you see is some spoiled brat, a child so demanding. Don't fuss so. You both know the rapture of the fight. It's not monstrous, it's just Claudia's healthy appetite. And I want more. Should I be the little miss and while away the hours? I think not. I'd rather hunt than cut off paper flowers. Thanks to you, the things I do verge on the obscene. What a pair of hypocrites. Well, this cat wants your cream. I want more, I want more, I want more.
You're too lenient. You're too cold. He needs to be punished.
She needs love and kindness.
I'll wander through the streets at night and find a charming couple who feared and such an angel lost could find yourself in trouble. They can't resist my trembling lip, my eyes so filled with tears. They rest my head upon their necks. Oh dear. You always do go a little mad this time of year, Lestat.
I do.
May I ask you a question?
Of course, my love.
Who is your maker? You never speak of him.
It is of no consequence. I was made. I made Louis. I made you. We have each other until the end of time. That's all that matters.
Lestat, Claudia and I have been giving some thought to a journey. To taking a journey. On our own. To where? Europe? To search for others of our kind?
But why would you want to go halfway around the world when we have each other? A little family is all we'll ever need.
We've been saying that for years, but we want to find others who are like us. To learn from them.
You cannot make this journey.
Why not?
Obviously, the crossing alone is too dangerous. You would not be safe during the daylight hours.
We are not your slaves, Lestat.
I have never thought you were, but I cannot allow this journey.
He cannot allow it. I've forgotten that we need Lestat's
not have lasted one night on the streets.
Lestat, my savior, my angel.
Must I endure that for the rest of my life?
You lied to me! I thought I was going to heaven!
I saved you from the grave. I gave you eternal life.
The truth is, you made me because you are afraid to be alone. You made me to keep moving with you. You didn't do it for us. You did it for yourself, always for yourself!
Claudia!
Did you kill your maker? Is that the reason you never speak of him? Did you kill him, Lestat?
Please do something about her. I cannot endure this. There is no reason for it! You break my heart.
You see? He will never let us go. Oh, it's absolutely steaming in there. Oh, hello. You're a pretty little girl. And you're all alone. How old are you, darling? 40. What an adorable sense of humor. How old are you really? I'm 10. Well, in a few more years, when you've blossomed in all the right places, you'll have every man here fighting for a dance with you. Well, not with such a sour face. Show me a smile. Can you show me a smile? I like your perfume.
Claudia!
There you are. Who is this handsome gentleman? Your pa. Uncle. Your uncle.
Claudia's parents passed away years ago. Would you care to dance?
I'd love to. Let me tell you a secret. There is nothing more attractive than a man raising a child on his own. I have spent so many years in fancy lace and beaded gowns. I have set my hair 100 ways, my face unpainted up and powdered down. This body bears a telling tale. They pinch my cheek and wish me well. For all their patronizing smiles, this frame remains a prison cell. They look at me and what they see is one more painted china doll, a sweet and coddled daughter with a painted man, a sweet treat, and a parasol. Inside of me there lives someone who could have been somebody's wife, who could have seen their children grow, who could have had a normal life, who could have fiercely loved a man and felt his kisses deep and moist. Instead I give this kiss of death, and in this I have no choice. Imagine walking down the aisle, I'll never have a chance. A wedding dress, gold virgin white, the very best from France. A cottage in the country, the pleasures of romance. Sunlight playing on my skin, I'll never have that chance. Oh no, I'll never have the chance. They glide around society's swans with slim long necks and perfect breasts, while I remain a frozen child, a baby bird without the wings to leave her nest. No common understanding I, to stroke my hair and sympathize, to whisper sweet words
Claudia?
Let me speak first. I know I have been tedious lately, but I want to make peace. I want things to be as they were.
That is all I want as well. Your words have been a torment to me. Yes, I made you and Louis to be my companions. These were selfish acts. I should have stopped to reflect, especially before I took them. But I've always been impulsive.
And a liar.
That too. I've never spoken of the past because I do not wish to recall it. You and Louis have made me forget it. You and Louis are all I have ever wanted. And I have been content all these years. But I saw your pain tonight. I did not know how much you suffered.
But I'm done with suffering. I want to be free of it, and I want to make it anew. And so, I brought you a present.
Present?
A peace offering from me to you.
Ah, Claudia.
She had a little too much to drink. Here's Louis. And I still wanted this night to be just for us. I'll ask them to give us some time. I told you to stay away.
What are you planning?
I need to do this. Do not interfere.
Lestat!
Something's wrong. Too much absinthe. She's poisoned me.
Absinthe and laudanum?
Louis!
You do not have remorse enough for what you've done to me!
Claudia!
Stay back! Only with your death will I in the suffering!
Claudia, no! Dear God!
You see, he's not so strong!
Dear God!
We're free of him!
I cannot bear this!
We're free!
No! You killed us! He cannot die this way! He cannot die this way! Run!
Pain, the torrent. Death would have been welcome, but the blood of Marius gave me the strength to endure it. For years I lurked on the outskirts of the human world, until I was able to make the long voyage back to Europe.
a loveless point of light that can't return, forever fixed within one place. When love is lost and dreams are cast, like bruised and battered pieces left to die. When hands that reach out are betrayed, how can my tortured soul survive? There's only one thing left, and that's the one thing that you needed most of all. For the freedom that you gained is the loss that led you aimless to the shore. And I'm borne high on these waves, swept by the wind and alone. Sail me away, carry me back to my home. Tired and torn, a cruel, wretched storm churns like a gale in my bones. Oh, sail me away, carry me back to my home. These scars run deep, the future holds a hunger for your innocence that passed away. Your callous shadows mock, and to make it clear, some things were not enough to make you stay. The moment time stands still is the moment that the writing's on the wall. The words are clear as ringing bells. The pride is present right before the fall. And I'm borne high on these waves, swept by the wind and alone. Sail me away, carry me back to my Lestat. You're right, Armand. As painful as it is for me to admit you were right, they've left me.
Who's left you? Where's Gabrielle?
Gone to the four winds. You made others, didn't you? You should have seen us. We were impeccable. A trio of deadly hunters, and we had 30 years, 30 elegant years with the world all to ourselves.
The world to yourselves.
The new world! Did I not say that? I'm sorry, my mind is still clouded.
What happened to you, Lestat?
She rose against me, and she was brilliant. She planned it and
laid her trap with perfect cunning. It was admirable, really, something I might have done myself. But he knew it would take more than poison and a sharp blade to end my life.
They did this to you. The ones you made.
Not him. He never could. He never would. The fire was not his doing. Fire all around me. I crawled to the window and fell out.
How did you survive?
The blood of the ancient. Marius.
You did not fight Marius.
No. The blood of my maker, Magnus.
Magnus? Yes, of course. Without it, you would not have survived.
So you see, a small infusion would give me strength and hasten my healing. A small infusion would clear my mind. I don't want to stay in Paris. I don't want to trouble you or the others. I'm asking for this small thing.
Are you asking for my blood?
Your ancient blood, yes. Otherwise, I am at the mercy of time to restore my strength.
I am glad you came to me, Lestat. But I cannot keep it to myself. I'm sure the others will want to see.
I could not let them not this way.
Always the vain Lord.
You must see the little drama we're putting on. We have some delightful layers.
The other small thing?
I am glad you came to me. There are some details I must attend to. Rest here now. I will come back to you soon.
Armand, this is too difficult.
You're among friends, Lestat. I cannot keep you to myself. They've been asking for you.
Is that a lady?
And the wrong.
Do not be afraid, my beautiful.
God save me! What are you?
A lonely soul who wanders the night in search of one who can satiate the hunger in my desolate heart. I have finally found you, and now I must drink of your beauty. If not, I will surely die of longing.
Please don't die!
Then surrender to me. Surrender.
There! It is a vampire!
Claudia! God!
Back, you fiend! Get back in the name of Almighty God! Die!
No!
Die! Return to hell from whence you came! Praise God! The vampire is dead!
Armand, how long have they been here?
Almost 2 years now. They told us they came from the New World. They were never forthcoming from others of our kind there. And though we asked them many times, they would not speak of their maker.
Why did you keep it from me?
We had to be certain these were the two that brought you such harm. You did not give me their names. You did not mention she was a child.
I'm not proud. What I did to Claudia was unforgivable, and I paid the price. But our crimes against each other are not the reason I came to
Any
you.
crime against our kind must be reckoned.
I did not come for vengeance on mine.
Down.
I did not come for vengeance. I came for the other reason, that small thing. Are you going to help me?
By and by.
You're wrong.
Lestat! Dear God, it's Lestat!
Louis.
No, I want to leave now! Louis!
Let me go! I want to speak to Lestat!
Louis, do what to?
What do you mean to do? Claudia.
Louis!
Is this the one, Lestat? Is she the one who contrived to kill you?
She rose against me.
Did she attempt to kill you?
Yes, but I
You
thought...
killed me! He snapped
virtues common in the infidel. Mongrel bitch who feels compelled to twist the rules to suit herself. Do we look at me and silly fool? Do we look like we beg for the likes of you? What possesses you to cross the line when you know what it means to kill your kind?
Crime that you kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. There is a greater crime. My crime against her was far worse than death. Yes, she rose against me, but I do not blame her.
Still rides a carousel. She swings high and low like the gates of hell. Let the rat in the gutter pick the tick from the floor. Make a dog play the role of a common whore. Look at me, scorn and son. Do you think in this world there's a place to hide? From the ancient ones to the next in line, it's always been a sin to kill your kind.
No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind.
There's no greater sin. There's no greater crime. No greater crime than to kill your kind.
Claudia! Have you not heard what I said? Why do you care what she did to me?
Do you not want justice, Lestat?
Justice was done. It is settled between us. Claudia, it is settled.
But she broke the oldest of laws. She rose against her maker.
What did we know of the laws? Tell them, Lestat!
I knew nothing of your own laws!
Excuse me if this is unexpected. Present company accepted. Ignorance of what we teach leaves help somewhere out of your reach. No tourist kisses only here. My crossing evidence is clear. There's no greater crime than to kill your kind.
It ain't you. Have you forgotten, Troya? Have you forgotten I care nothing for laws?
I know how you love to break the rules, Lestat, but some laws must be upheld. We cannot be allowed to kill each
She
other.
poisoned him and then she slit his throat.
And even now she shows no remorse.
Look upon your dirty work. Strong blood running back from the ashes of Eden. Correct me, but it seems your schemes come back to haunt your virgin dreams. We come not here for sex and age. The passions of weakness of the moral race. Enough is enough, I'm done, so take her. No greater crime than to kill your maker.
No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. Claudia! No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. No greater crime than to kill your kind. Claudia, I was the one. I set the blaze. Lestat made them stop this. Listen to me. I do not want vengeance. Claudia, help Lestat. Claudia! I will not do this in my name. I do not want vengeance. Claudia!
Die, the sun.
Father!
I will never find solace
not go into the fire. Tell me you will not go into the fire.
I wish I could. Dear God, I wish I could. If only I had had the strength years ago to end it before you found me. If I had the strength to end it then, none of this. My weakness is the cause of it all. Out of weakness, I let myself become the thing I am when I knew it was wrong. In weakness, I stayed with you when I wanted to leave. My weakness enabled Claudia to cut you down. The very thing that was her undoing. See? Weakness is the real evil.
Go back to New Orleans, Louis.
There is no comfort there! The world is one bleak ruin of ashes and death. Why did you not tell them I set the blaze? Why?
I could not lose both of you! We come back.
I do not blame you for her death, Lestat. But I cannot have you near me.
Forgiven you. You cannot leave me after I have forgiven you.
Still you believe you can turn a key and unlock all my pain. See the vengeance of the flames. Make no mistake, though my heart breaks, I'll find a way to mend. For us this is the end. Embrace it, embrace it.
Don't leave now, Louis, not now. Our child is ashes. Claudia was nothing to you. Why, Armand?
For this moment, for this beautiful moment, what is this taste upon my lips? A taste so sweet, what can it be? What is this scent upon the air? It fills my lungs and comforts me. Whispers low, how does it feel? To savor of such just revenge, to smell the fragrance of close, and drunkenly inhale its pain. Oh, can it be your countenance is stripped of all its dash and dare, and one of your bold confidence could it have drowned in your despair? And after all this time, I wash my hands of your shame and celebrate your fall from grace. Preserve that sad look on your face and praise what God might manifest himself to beings such as us. For vengeance that at last is mine comes sweetly after all this time.
You never meant to help me, did you?
You who destroyed all. You who took everything. What made you think I would help you? If you would allow me to recall how my requests were swept aside, at every instance I beseeched you, I was shut out and denied. You shattered what I once conceived from the moment you arrived, and now you wonder why I gloat here, reveling in your grand demise. You're arrogant beyond contempt. You beg to share my precious blood. I no sooner you in my veins than to see you with no
It was not the blood of Magnus. It was not his ancient blood that enabled me to survive.
Who's there?
Marius. I found him. I have spent time with him. I have drunk from him.
I don't believe him.
He spoke of many things. He spoke of you.
Of me?
What was it he called? Oh yes, his crime.
You lie.
The greatest crime he ever committed against his kind. Armand is empty, he said.
Stop.
You cannot feel or love.
Stop this.
He will regret you until the end of time.
Lies! All lies! He loved me!
Every bone in my body broken, I lay on the stone walkway, aware of the inevitable dawn of my impending doom. As I lay there, I wondered, when we pass out of existence, are we forgiven all things? Then I remember being lifted off the earth, moving through the air. There were stars, a multitude.
Are you feeling stronger tonight?
A little. Was it flight, Marius? Did we fly?
Something very like it. It is one of the powers we acquire as we age.
Once again, you have saved me from my own destruction.
Why did you not call out to me, Lestat? If you had called to me in New Orleans, I would have come.
I was ashamed.
Talk.
I blew it. I should not have done it to either of them. I should have listened to your word. But I never have listened to anyone really. Somehow I know now.
And you suffered for it.
I suffer. I have been to the circle of hell and come back out. That is what you intended when you sent me away. To suffer loss. To see others die. To know anguish and grief and remorse. I have known it all. I have had my lifetime. I plunged into the stream.
And your dilemma.
For today this body bore the burden of his kind. The quest to learn why I was made, the endless search for signs. Through all my rage and tender stages, through decades drenched in blood, the source of our existence came between the ones I love. Strange to say, I still love much of this human world. And though I have no mortal life, there's much there to observe. And if condemned to loneliness and a loveless future now, it's my intent to find new strength and blend into the crowd.
So you still wish to go on?
I do. Those I love are gone, I have the least reason to live than I ever have, and the most desire. I'm curious to see how it all unfolds. I'll applaud and I will weep.
Oh, yes.
I'll never make another satisfied desire. Playing God for family only orchestrates the fire. I know to kill the innocent is wrong, and from the dead a new awakening comes.
It is time.
Time.
I had to wait until I was sure of you. I had to know your purpose.
Natasha and Aiken.